Hello everyone, so welcome to Python programming course video number 4. In this video, we are going to study variables furthermore and some illegal variables which we cannot use and some other things also. So I hope this video is gonna be useful for you and we are gonna learn lots of things in this video, but I think this video is gonna be short compared to previous videos. So let's get started. Okay, so this is just a mess I've created because uh, I recorded 1 to 2 minutes of video and then I found out that the video was not recorded properly and it was getting an error. So let's start with the folder Python course. Let's launch terminal simple code dot kill the terminal. Okay. Working fine. Yeah, everything is working fine. I'm checking again. Oh, not causing any error. Okay. Okay. Now create a new folder, class4.py, which I have already created, and these are the topics which we are going to study. Okay? String concatenation, variable names to use, assign multiple values. So let's get started with string concatenation. Here's a variable a is equals to uh, books. Okay, b is equals to room. Now, if I print a plus b, don't get confused. How are we writing plus? What you can understand what is happening here. You are using plus. These are not numbers. So how is this gonna happen? Think this is the point. Uh, think what output you are gonna get. You have 5 seconds, or you can pause the video. One, two, three, four. Time's up. I hope you guessed it. And the important thing is guessing. Whether it's wrong or right, it doesn't matter. First, you have to do the guess. Just think what output you're gonna get here. If I run this, oh, I'm getting books room. So that means the books and room are now joined together. Stick together, which in programming terms is known as string concatenation. Because we concatenated two strings. This is string 2, this is string 1. So we concatenated both strings, okay? A and B are concatenated. So this two variables are joined together when I printed A plus B, okay? So whenever you want to join two strings together, from now onwards, I won't use the word join. So I hope you know what is the meaning of concatenation in programming, okay? To join two strings together is called string concatenation, okay? To concatenate two strings, you have to use the plus operator, okay? We are gonna study what are operators in the next class, but this everyone know this is a plus operator. To add two things, we use plus operator, okay? Now print a minus b. What output are you gonna get? Think. No worries, we can get an error also. Maybe this operator is not for Python. We cannot use this operator. So don't worry, don't get scared from errors, okay? We are going to get lots of errors, and I'm not going to edit any errors, okay? I'm going to show you the error as it is, okay? Because in real world programming also, when we for programming, we are going to get, if the work is for 1 hour, then we get the it gets completed in 4 hours. Why? Because 4 hours, or maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, because we are not confirmed but how many errors are we going to get in this work, okay? So that's is the part, errors are the are part of programming, okay? You have to get used to the errors. So I'm going to run this is absolutely an error type error I am getting, because it's saying you cannot use this minus operator. Stupid, what are you doing? You don't know how to do programming, okay? Just joking. This is the error, okay? Unsupported operand type, okay? Because you cannot use minus operator for string and string. Got it? Cannot use. Okay? Error. Comment. Try to use write comments also. Code with me. In the, because you're gonna, if you're gonna code with me, then you're only that's the only way to learn. Okay. Produces an error. Okay. Now, I hope you understood how to do string concatenation. To merge two strings, you have to use the plus operator, okay? This is simply known as string concatenation. The term is a little bit difficult if an interviewer or if someone asks you, tell me about string concatenation. So it seems a little bit confusing, but this is it as it is, because it's an easy. I'm checking, is everything okay? Yeah, everything okay. Now, let's move to the next thing. What variables we can create? What names we can give to the variables? Okay, this is, we can give some, there are some rules in Python programming to create variables, okay? You cannot create variable of every word in the world, no. There are some words which are specific to Python, so we cannot, like you can see, print. Print is a function of Python. It's a built-in function of Python. So I cannot create a variable print, okay? Create a variable named print, okay? This is gonna give me an error, okay? Let me run this. Let me remove comment on this one. Okay. Int object is not callable. The error is not straightforward. It's not saying directly that you don't use print, okay? It's giving that int object is not callable. When I created a variable named print, it didn't give me an error. So we have to keep in mind, because these kind of errors are little bit invisible, okay, I would say, because the error is not cleared here. You can see int object is not callable, it's just a type error. So a beginner can get confused that what error I'm getting. If I just remove this print one and just assign a variable with the print, still I'm not gonna get any error. You can see, let me clear this if you are getting confused. If I run this, you can see I didn't got any error. This is the problem. Here beginners get confused that uh, I'm that you are saying don't create a variable with print, but I'm not getting any error if when I'm making a variable with print keyword. So here comes the problem, okay? Uh, and when I'm gonna print this, then I'm gonna get an error which is not still clear, okay? But still it's an error. We cannot, okay? So we cannot use this print keyword, okay? So the keywords which are specific to Python, we cannot use it. So here I've created a list of keywords. It's a list of 34 keywords. So you don't have to memorize, you just go through every word, and you will, with practice, you will come to know that these are variables. We are going to use all these variables, okay, in the future classes, and you're gonna experience. Now, up till now, what is the variable of Python? It's print, okay. The keyword of Python up till now which we have studied is print, okay. Now we cannot use print, okay. So this is the list of other variables which we cannot name as variables, okay. Got it? Just have go through all this, okay, by pausing the video, or you can search on internet illegal variable names of Python, okay? Now there are some rules of Python. Let me open the book also. There are rules written here. You can also, let me close this books, Python, smarter way to learn Python. You can go through here. There are a set of rules. Okay, here, this one, this one, this one. Where it is. Maybe you can study this one. Rules are, you can hear, there are some rules, okay. You can study this page number 822. You can study this page, but let's do it. Well, it's not properly stated here. Let me, if we cannot create a variable starting with a number, okay, to to anything, sum of two numbers, okay. Okay, it's not a variable, okay. I can literally, without running the file, I can see there's a red line, okay. Statement must be separated by new lines or semicolon. This error is also not stated. Let's say 22. We cannot create a variable name. Syntax, okay. I'm getting a syntax error. Syntax errors are those errors which are related to the syntax of Python, that this is not even a part of Python. So why are you doing this? This is the meaning of syntax error, that this is not our rules, okay. These are not our rules. That means syntax error, that you are getting away from the rules of Python. You are not following the rules of Python. That's why, that's the part when are you gonna get a syntax error, okay. So starting a variable with a number is not a rule of Python, okay. So it's not a good, it's not a good thing, okay. Another thing, underscore, some we can do, okay. We can create a variable underscore, okay. Let me remove this one because you're gonna get confused. And we can start variable name with underscore, okay. We are gonna write, we can add uppercase, lowercase, and underscores are okay, and numbers also, okay. Sum 2 is equal to, but you cannot add any number at the beginning. You can add any number in the between or at the end, no problem, but don't add any number in the beginning. This will give you an error, okay. You cannot add a dash, okay, in a variable, okay. This is also give you an error, okay. Okay, cannot assign expression here. Maybe you meant it also didn't understood the problem here, but you're gonna get whenever these kinds of things you'll do, you obviously you will get a syntax error, because you are getting away from the syntax of Python, okay. That's why it pointed out here that here there something, some problem you have done here, okay. So you cannot use dash, okay. So the best thing is to separate two words. Like let's say I'm writing a word, my name, okay. So if I'm gonna give a space, I cannot give a space in a variable. Okay, I'm why are you are obviously thinking that why are you using 12 in everywhere? Why you are using 12? So maybe 12 is my favorite number. I don't know. Just my mind things are there going on. So 10. Let's I've assigned 10. Okay, no problem. Don't worry about 12. Okay, 12 is not my favorite number. I just thinking 12 again and again. That's fine. Now run this again error. Let me comment on this one again error. Syntax error. I told you that whenever you're gonna make these mistakes, you're obviously gonna get a syntax error because it's not a syntax of Python to put a space between a variable. So how can I separate two names if I'm making a long variable name? So how can I separate it? You can separate it with underscore. Okay, you cannot use a dash, but you can use an underscore. Okay, underscore is best to use to separate two words. You use underscores in Python. If I'm gonna run this, I'm not gonna get any error. Okay, got it. So uh, you can create a where there are some variable names which are illegal and some are illegal to use, and what how we can separate words in variables. Okay, got it. So let's move towards the last topic, which is assign multiple values. What is this? Let's see. Assign multiple values. So what is if I want to assign multiple values to different variables, I can write something like this. Okay, E is equals to apple, banana, carrot. A for apple. Okay, in a sequence. A for apple, B for banana, C for carrot. This is what I'm doing right. Okay. So what I've done here, in just a single line, I've created three variables in just a single line. So this you can, as you can say, a beauty of Python. It's a beauty of Python. Okay, absolutely, it's a beauty of Python that I've created three variables in just one line. So instead of drawing like this, a is equal to apple, b is equals to banana, c is equal to carrot. So instead of writing these three lines, I just created all variables in just one line. So you can do this also. Okay, same thing. Okay. So if you are going to use this, so better to use this one method. Okay, it seems a little clean, and uh, and there you can write three lines of code in just one line. Okay, so this one is a better approach. So this is how you can create multiple values in just one line, and you can also do like this also. If I'm going to XYZ, I can give just one value to three different variables. Use. Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot. This is not in Python. Okay, this is not in Python. Sorry, my mistake. This is not in Python. Okay. You can just give one. You can just give multiple values to different variables. So if I'm gonna write like this x y z, so I am, if I have to give three numbers, okay, 1 3 4 1 3 8, so I have to give three numbers to 3. So x will be 1, y will be 3, and z will be 8. So I have to give three numbers, okay, otherwise it will give me an error. If I run this, okay, now it is running perfectly. So this is, we can just give, I cannot give just one value to both all the variables, because how stupid am I? uh, because what is the purpose of giving one value to three different variables? It's just a storage consuming machine if I do this. Okay, so I hope you understood. In today's class, these were minor topics, I would say, but yeah, but string concatenation is not a minor topic. Sorry to say, it's a major. But these are some small things, concepts to know, and this is the best concept if you are debugging any code. So these are the concepts which helps you a lot. Because I told you, when you get syntax error, when you get type error, so these are different things you need to know. Okay, don't take them don't study them non seriously, because these are really important topics. Okay, so I hope you understood everything in today's class. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like it. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comments below. I will definitely reply to them. And yeah, so we are good to go. Bye.